Welcome back to Tech Stack for all you tech enthusiasts. In the last tutorial, we implemented form validation in our Laravel application. You can find the form validation video in the description below. I highly recommend watching it first before continuing with this tutorial, as it covers the validation concepts that this video builds upon. This is part 11 of our Laravel 13 series. In this video, we'll take validation one step further by creating and using custom validation rules. Open the terminal and run the following Artisan command to create a custom validation rule. This Artisan command creates a new custom validation rule named title case. Laravel will generate a new rule class inside the app rules directory, where we can write our own validation logic. Let's open the newly created title case rule file. This is where we'll write our custom validation logic. Add condition inside the validate method. This condition checks whether the first letter of the input is capitalized. The UC_first function converts the first character of the input to uppercase. If the converted value does not match the original value, it means the input does not start with a capital letter, so our custom validation should fail. Fail method tells Laravel that the validation has failed. Whenever this method is called, Laravel stops this validation rule and displays the error message that we provide inside the fail method. Add the custom error message inside the fail method. Attribute placeholder will be automatically replaced by Laravel with the field name that failed the validation. For example, if the name field fails this rule, the message will become, the first letter of the name must be in uppercase. Open the customer controller and apply the title case custom validation rule. First, import the title case rule class in the customer controller. We need to import the title case class from the app rules namespace. After importing it, we can use this rule in our validation array. Add the title case rule in the validation and test it. You will see that it is not working. Let's test our custom title case validation rule. Enter a name using only lowercase letters, then click the Add Customer button. As you can see, Laravel is showing the error, validation rule title case does not exist. To use a custom validation rule, we must define the validation rules as an array. String format works for Laravel's built-in validation rules. Let's place the validation rules inside an array. By default, Laravel allows us to write validation rules as a pipe-separated string. Since each built-in validation rule is a string, we need to wrap each one in single quotes when using the array syntax. This is the correct format for Laravel validation rules inside an array. Add the new title case custom validation rule to the array. Unlike Laravel's built-in validation rules, custom validation rules must be instantiated as objects. That's why we use new title case instead of writing it as a string. Now replace the pipe separators with commas. Since we're now using the array syntax, each validation rule must be separated by a comma instead of a pipe. Now let's test it in the browser. Enter the name in lowercase letters and click the Add Customer button. As you can see, our custom title case validation rule is now working correctly. Whenever the first letter of the name field is not uppercase, Laravel displays our custom validation message. And that's the end of part 11 of our Laravel 13 complete tutorial series. I hope you now understand how to create and use custom validation rules in Laravel. If you're passionate about learning new technologies, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tech Stack, and keep learning new skills. Thank you. And remember, consistency is the key to success.